It's July and we are halfway through 2024, and you know what you need to do? Declutter your digital spaces. Let's get into it. This video is a digital declutter. I have 15 days for you to declutter your digital spaces for peace of mind. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Marissa. I'm a creative entrepreneur on a mission to live my best life and motivating you to become the best version of yourself while loving absolutely every version of you along the way. So number one is your photos. Go through your photo app, delete photos that you don't want, all of those screenshots that you took randomly that you've never looked at ever again because you thought you might go back to them. Delete them, get rid of them. Next, go through all the photos that you want to keep on your phone and organize them. Put them into an album so you know exactly where to go when you want to look for them. And then for any of the photos that you want to keep but you don't really need access to them on your phone, put them into a Google Drive, put them into an external hard drive so that you have them, but they're not taking space up on your phone. Number two is to go through your entire phone and all of the apps that you have that are on your phone as of right now and remove the ones that you are not using. And for the most part, if you use Apple, they do offload apps that you're not using regularly to already save you space. But if you haven't used the app for months, why is it even on your phone? You don't need it on your phone at the moment, taking up space or just visually cluttered. You can remove it, and if one day you want to have it back, just go back and download it again. Number three is to unfollow people on social media, because social media is one of those things that we just constantly consume, and sometimes you don't even remember who you follow, why someone's appearing on your feed, your For You page, or your friend's feed, and just kind of going through and quickly unfollowing people that either maybe you've lost interest in or maybe you just no longer want to see their content. Next is your social media DMs. Go through your DMs, remove any conversations you no longer need. You can go to like your hidden messages and make sure those are all deleted, and just remove everything in there that no longer serves you or that you don't need to go back to. Number five is your social media content. Now, I'm a millennial and I feel like I have an Instagram account from like way back when, like my personal Instagram account, the first one I got. Like some of my first posts have like the border and the Valencia filter on it, and I don't think I've ever really deleted too many pieces of content over the years, whereas I feel like Gen Z, or especially younger Gen Z, post like 10 photos at once, and that's like the 10 photos they have on their account forever, or they'll post a bunch of stuff and then delete it like the same week. It's quite common, I think, for Gen Z to delete their content after a while, whereas I feel like millennials and older generations just keep everything online, which I think deleting things occasionally makes sense. And you can just go through old posts, make sure that whatever's online, you want it to stay online and you want it to be on your feed. Number six, this one's for my readers and those who have a Kindle. Go through your Kindle, remove the books you no longer want, return them to Amazon, declutter all of your books so that you have more space to download more books. And I don't know about you, but with my Kindle, I can only have, I think it's like max 10 to 15 books downloaded at a time, and then it's like you have to clear up space. Like it forces me to do that, so it's not too bad for me to declutter that. So if you are somebody who just downloads a bunch of books and leaves them on there and maybe you'll get to read them and they're kind of just sitting there doing nothing, remove the books that no longer interest you so it gives you more space to download the books that you will actually read. So number seven, now that you've gone through your apps, your photos, a lot of things on your phone, it's time to organize your home screen. So when you first open your phone, what do you want to see? Is it your calendar, just a picture? You have the journal app first thing front and center, so when you open your phone, that's what you go do. Maybe you have a checklist or a reminder list. Go through your home page on your phone and set it up so that it aligns with what you want. Are you somebody that constantly goes into social media apps the minute you open your phone? Put them on like the third or fourth screen so you have to swipe to go find them, and that action might slow you down from actually getting in to your social media app. Because one of the things that when you are making routines, I learned this from James Clear in his Atomic Habits book, is for the habit that you want to adopt, make it easy. For the habit that you want to get rid of, make it hard. So that was one of his rules in there. So if you want to start journaling every morning, making it easy would have your journaling app front and center. If you want to break your social media habit, you have to make it difficult for you to open the apps. Maybe you set timers for how long you use your apps. Number eight, playlists, your music playlists. So whether you have Apple or Spotify or wherever you download your music, remove any songs you no longer want to listen to, any artists that you've decided you no longer want to support, remove those songs. You can even make a new playlist that aligns with what you want. Number 9 is your text messages. You WhatsApp, iMessage, anywhere where you send messages, remove the messages you don't need. Number 10, unsubscribe from email lists that you no longer care about. Any website you have to go to, you kind of have to make an account. So your email is just filled with all of these random companies that are sending you emails. But if you don't actually like the product or you never actually read the emails, get rid of it, unsubscribe. And then also, I do note that sometimes unsubscribing doesn't even work. People will just keep sending you emails and it's actually really annoying. But if you can unsubscribe from as many as possible, you will remove majority of them from your email list. And this actually is going to help you with step number 11, email inbox organization. So that you've unsubscribed from all your emails and you're not getting as many emails into your inbox, you can organize your inbox so that it's not a headache to go through all of your emails, or important emails aren't just drowned out in all of the random sales emails that come through like 3 times a day. Okay, number 12 is your Google Drive. So pop into your Google Drive, remove any documents you no longer want in there. You can reorganize it so that things are in folders so it just makes sense. You can also see what's actually still in your Google Drive, and then more importantly, you can see who has access. What items were shared with this person? Do they really need to have access to certain elements of your Google Drive? Number 13 is your downloads folder on your laptop or desktop. I don't know about you, but as somebody who creates content and uses Canva and always has different pictures uploaded or airdropped, I have so much stuff that I need to go through. So number 14 is your desktop in general. So this is kind of like your iPhone home screen, your desktop. Organize it so that it makes sense for what you want, for the actions that you want to take, so that it is clear and decluttered. However, I will note that Apple, I got a new MacBook about 1.5 years ago, and the new, this might have been on the old one, maybe I just didn't have it because my old laptop was like a 2014 MacBook Air, which that thing had 9 lives, and I'm grateful it lasted me as long as it did. But my new one, Apple has this feature where like you can just like click and all of your screenshots and stuff just go into a beautiful little like file into the corner, and you don't have to worry about it. Like, it's not cluttered. So this feature makes it seem like I'm organized when in fact I have so many files that I have to go through. Okay, and lastly, number 15, digital planners and notebooks. Remove the ones you no longer use, or find the ones you actually enjoy and start implementing and using them and prioritizing them again. So this concludes my digital declutter. Even if you only get to 1 or 2 of these things, that is a great start in actually decluttering your digital space. So that is everything that I have for you in this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit like. If you can subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. I will see you guys in the next one. And I also want to remind you, every Sunday I will be live in the afternoon, 1 or 2 p.m. Pacific, for the Creative Coworks Club, where we are going to do 2 co-working sessions, and you can show up, you can bring whatever task you have to do. For live is already scheduled, so you can just hit the notify button on the scheduled live and it will let you know day of. Can't wait to see you there. If you can't make it, no worries. I will see you in my next video. Bye! How many times have I said clear up more space in this?